Hi, Abigail. Abigail says hi. My cat says hi. I think that's important. She wants to know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to Stream. They love you. Yes. Yeah. You want me to play fetch? Well, it's too far. I can't get it from here. Abby says that she wants to play fetch now. Right as soon as I start streaming. Lady Pedantic, thank you for the 8 months of support. Yeah, time does fly. We're doing a bunch of different things tonight or today. Actually, we're going to be painting for about 5 seconds, then waiting for it to dry. And while we're waiting for it to dry, I'm going to do some music stuff because we were working on a song and chat was vibing with it. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just go and keep that going. Grads on the 40K followers. Thank you. Thank you. I think that ticked over to like just yesterday. So I do need to get the camera all set up. 40K obviously being an interesting number. Just played a round of that with the leaked points for ninth. With my orcs, and they are okay. I played with a guy who's very much that guy, and who's very salty. He kept trying to pull things, just like, oh well, you actually don't get this, and it's like, well, no, I do, and here's why. Here's the page. No, he was playing Chaos Knights, and he was just kind of that guy about everything, and it's just like, dude, come on now. Is that how you want to win this? From being that guy? Is that a saying outside of Warhammer? It is, right? Where it's just like little technicalities, but he's wrong about them. Like, it, I'm a hyper nerd about this game. I am. I think that's obvious. I don't think I have to explain that to you guys. I think you just believe me, right? That I'm kind of a nerd about 40K. And just everything was an argument. Hey, Natalie. You barely slept. That's awful, dude. Oh, Abby. Where's the tape? Weirdly, I need tape right now. Abby? Holy crap, guys. It's Abigail. Let's look. Abigail. Hi. Yeah? Bring me your toy. Abby, what do you... I think your brother's up in his tower. Chat says they love you. She's good, baby. Show feet? No, I'm good. All right. So, if I don't have tape, this is going to be much more difficult. How do I do this? Do I actually not have tape, or is it just missing? I think it's just missing. I could use masking tape. Abigail, keep them entertained for a minute, Abby. Just talk to them, okay? You got to be a good hostess right now. Be a good host. Say something nice. There you go. You're doing it great. Just keep talking. You don't want to have dead air on a stream. It's tape. It's fine. You getting camera shy now? Alright, I'm going to set up the camera now to paint. Is that cool? No. Okay. Well, I've just done something awful, apparently. Alright. So, let's see if I... Abby! It's been 5 seconds. Welcome back. Hi! Hi, Abigail. Oh, I love you too. Yeah, my channel icon has been like slightly off center for like years now. And it's one of those things that I just forget to fix. Alright, cool. That's bad. Why did you stab your chair like 1,000 times? Nope, it's the cats. They climb up the back of it, and then Abby gets stuck, and then I try and get her down, and then she tries to, like, grab on to make sure she doesn't fall off. Yeah, it's pretty great. It's a brand new chair. It's wonderful. Ooh, hitting into the camera a bit there. Oh, God. There's some days that... It's going to be like 5 seconds of painting, to be honest with you. Alright, cool. How about we just do this? Alright. Let's put you down in my lap for a second. Get the camera all set up. Alright. Alright, so this is an old painting that I had, and I just painted over it, and I was just like, whatever, right? And so that's why it's kind of like funky. Like, you see how it's got like this weird texture to it? I'm going to be painting over it anyway. I just kind of like it to be blank, so I just painted over it in white. I am going to just use, I guess, ultramarine blue. How? Yeah, it's not gonna work. I thought I could just hold it in my mouth for the entire time. Alright. Jeez. Unfortunately, there's no way to get this to set up all that easily, so we're just gonna have to do something funky. That might be okay. Let's just lean it up a little bit more. That's pretty okay, assuming it doesn't get bumped, which it will. Alright. Abigail crying in the background because her life is just awful. Alright. Sorry for the awful setup time. I probably should have set up before I set up the stream, but it's fine. It's done now. So we're just going to do... Abby, what is that? Hi. You've had all day to come and cuddle with me, but right as I go live, that's when you decide to scream. Oh. So, I already know what I'm doing. I figured it out last stream, I guess yesterday. So we're just going to make sure that it's blue. Because the base needs to be blue. And then we're going to wait until it dries, and while we're waiting for it to dry, we're going to go back to writing that second song that we were working on. So maybe it's worth booting that up just to see what that sounded like. Let me boot that up real quick. We're going to have to do a few coats with this blue. This is like the least interesting part of a painting because it's like... There's not a lot of technique to this, just filling the canvas with blue, but, you know, knowing what color, I guess, is difficult. A Joke That Went Too Far, apparently, is the name of this song, and I closed all the things. Alright, cool. Let's see what it sounded like. restarting again. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. It does need something that at the breakdown it needs to do something. That was okay. That was functional as a song for the most part. I don't know how that would be for an arcade song though. I think that's something else. I don't know what that's for. I guess once those all get done, if I can write a few more songs, I can release an album, I guess. I'm recording, right? Yeah, okay. This is a very streaky blue. I'm not sure if I'm super in love with it. It needs more, yeah. I think we can, I'm trying to figure out where the point is where it's like, kind of like, can you do something interesting now? It'd also be good to figure out what scale that is or what I'm doing with that, because I forgot what we did for the arpeggio. If it was like just a minor arpeggio, in which case like we're gonna have to look up what a minor scale looks like and what scale that happens to be in. We might have to shift some of that stuff around just so it kind of makes an appropriate scale. Although you can do things wrong with music as long as it sounds good. But it sounds good, but the problem is that I don't know if I can stack anything into it. Caffeine has hit me real hard. So we'll go from there. Hey, did you know there's a charity event coming up that I need to go and get more Flash games for? Because I'm doing Flash games this year. And I'm also streaming something with some people on Saturday morning. Natalie? Go off. I think this will be going out on after hours after the charity event is over. So this is mainly just for y'all. I do like the no. Let's talk about the charity for a minute. Go follow that one. Is anyone doing a stream today? I know there's one later today because I'm trying to round up some people so we can practice the board game that I picked out. It's not Warhammer, surprisingly. We're playing something else, and it should be a fun time. It's one of those, like, the game is simple, but unfortunately everyone acts like an idiot kind of games. This is starting to be blue. I think we might want to use a different blue. I think this blue actually might be kind of dead. Is it a Bob Ross game? It is not. There's one starting in about 2.5 hours, and then another featuring y'all, someone y'all know and love that isn't me, at 11. Well, it isn't me either. So if I can get some of the people to come and practice that game, we may not be streaming, or I might not be streaming tonight, in which case it would be better to just go watch the charity streams. I'm just trying to get, I don't know, I'm nervous that the game won't work just because we're confused about rules. When will you paint yourself a painting of yourself? I did that. I hate it. It's really bad. I actually did 2 takes on that, and I hated both of them, but the wife was like, I want them both, so it's like, okay, well, we're not going to be selling them, so you can have them, I guess. This blue is real chunk. I just want to make sure it's even, but yeah, this paint is, I think it's, I don't know if expired is the right word, but it's watering it down just to get it to get on as smooth as this is a bad sign. And this is not very smooth. It's very splotchy. That's okay. We can, as long as I can get it a little less splotchy. I have to build it up for a bit. We might have to do something else over it as well. We may have to just use a different color and ditch this blue entirely. Would the cobalt look better? I think I used the cobalt for the last one. I did. Okay. Alright, well. Wash this puppy off and then we'll go back to doing music. Might be a weird question for school. I'm doing a recital for original compositions based on pieces from different time periods. Can I use one of yours as a contemporary one? For sure, yeah. My website has everything you need to be able to source it right so your teachers don't get mad at you. If you need any information, like when specifically it was done, it's usually like within a week of when the associated video for it went out on After Hours. Or, I mean, not After Hours, Arcade. So you could do that. Yeah, I got this paint quite a while ago, and it's definitely like chunky. So we're gonna just probably gonna have to ditch that, which is unfortunate. If anyone has a way of fixing that, let me know. Heck yeah, thinking about using Hate to Hear that you're doing well. That was that last year? It was either this year or last year when I did that one. This year has been like 10 years long, so. Alright, so then that means we're going back to music because I need to wait until this dries so I can paint over it with a different blue. Whip. Alright. Think you're playing in an A harmonic minor scale. Bizarre, but that sounds about right. Yeah, no, that is right, because I remember A being a thing. Thank you. All right, let's open up my laptop. Get that puppy going. All right. Get the charity up, or the chat up. Chat. We go with Homestuck for the screen region. There we go. And do some music. All right, so if it's A, that means that we need to be I need the wee-wee-wees. We were working on the wee-wees last time, and I believe that's this. No. No. Am I using this one for anything? Is that based? Do. That's the same bass as like I want to say like Highway to the Danger Zone, right? At least the start, right? We're not using this anywhere, right? It's just for the wee-woos. So I could switch this. So I'm not sure if I'm totally like... We could switch this with like a Rhodes. Or is this a thing? What is ZX? Alright, so that's the saw. Alright, so the wee-woos we're not doing with anything. Alright, so we could replace with the Rhodes. Because the Rhodes I feel like is another very 80s sounding thing. It's A harmonic minor, but I'm not sure which one. It's kind... Oh, you mean it's not like A minor. It's some minor. Huh, okay. I know there were A's involved, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it was A minor. Either way. I think it's the Harmless that has a Rhodes. Because this is very, like... 80s lo-fi kind of instrument. I don't see it. Is that on the other one? No, that's like something else entirely. None of the pads. Arpinator, lead, mesquite. Wine. It's under a different thing entirely, isn't it? Replaced with streaming Goblin Core 2 days in a row. Yep. Oh, God. I know it's in here somewhere. Just don't remember what it's under. It's a new one that I don't usually use. Is it MIDI out, Patcher, Rewired, Sakura? No, SAR. There might be a Rhodes in here. I barely know this one. Rhodes is just really good sounding. You'll know it when you hear it. I've used it in quite a few songs just because I like it. Seagulls.mp4 win. Synth maker. Ooh, okay, never mind then. I'm still learning music a bit. I've been in a couple of bands, but like it's like punk/metal. Like we do power chords, and then eventually it transfers over to someone just going like absolutely insane on guitar for a minute, and then the song ends. Like, and I wasn't usually the guy going insane on the guitar, so really wasn't all that relevant for me to know beyond power chords. What did I play in those bands? I was bass/singer in a band for like a little bit. And that was like the first band I was in, and that was supposed to be like I want to say like punk/Red Hot Chili Peppers sort of thing, which wasn't really my vibe. But then they eventually wanted to do Foo Fighters, and I'm like, do I have any old recordings? I'm sure I do somewhere, but I don't know where. But that was like almost 20 years ago when I was a kid. Then I was in. Was I in another punk band between there? I think I was. I think I was in another band between then, and then I was in a punk metal fusion sort of thing, like thrash, not Toxic Holocaust, Municipal Waste sort of thing, and that was rhythm guitar/singing. I usually get thrown into singing, and I usually get thrown into like rhythm in any band I'm in. So drums are completely foreign to me, as are lead. Guar does bang. I agree. What is this? Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Where is Rhodes? There it is. Okay, no, that's not what I thought it was going to be. Let's try this new Saw thing and find one in there. All right. All right, are we using that yet? What is this? Okay, and what are you? And what are you? Okay, that's kind of the same vibe. Yeah, you could do something cool with that. It says just add distortion, so all right. You want to add distortion? We'll add distortion. Is anyone else using track 1? I don't think so. All right. Blood Overdrive? That's a compressor, a distortion, right? Replace it with a just straight up compressor should be fine. I think there's one that is like just a straight up like pedal. Replace I thought it was that one. Excuse me for not knowing how to use this program and barely knowing how to do music. Sound Goodizer? No. Patcher? The types of... Yeah, no, it's just completely random. It's really annoying in this old version of hardcore? Yeah. Yeah? That's what you want this to sound like? Okay. So just like... Why is the bass weird now? Oh, is it actually in? All right, never mind. Hold up. Where is that bass? The bass is in like... Okay, that's that. And then bass plus. Which channel are you in? None. What? Why are you different now? That bass is different now, right? I'm just gonna reopen this. Yeah, I changed something. All right, cool. We'll just replace this with the saw, and then. All right. Okay, cool. And then this guy is the, I'm going to rename it lead, so that way we don't get confused. Lead. And then it's going to be on track 1. And track 1 is going to have, frick, what was it called? Patcher? No. It was some... What was the name of it? I just had it. I had to redo it, though. Hardcore? It was hardcore. Alright, let's just throw... Not bass plus. The wee-woos in. No. The wee-woos. I have wee-woos deluxe, my dude. Just throw them in there. Alright, so just... Why is that changing? Like, this should only be affecting the one channel, right? It's for some reason affecting that one too. So I'm just going to move this over to, I have no idea what's going on with that. We'll make this one hardcore and then we'll change it. I don't even know if AC/DC is the right one for this, but, and then we're going to change this. So it's on 2 now. Is it because it's all of the saws? Are all of the saws somehow hooked up to 2? Why is it hooked up to 2? Okay. We'll just go ahead and fix that. Bass drop off 1, analog saw 1, saw 1, lead 2, digi 1, platinum saw 1, saw 1, saw 3 1. I don't know why it's trying to put all these other effects on it. 4, sure. You can chill at 4. Cool, we're good. Did I mute this channel? I did. I was waiting for it to kick in. Okay, so if we make it not that, like if we make the notes good, like as far as like the sound and the mix, it sounds all right. It needs a little bit of fiddling with, but I'm kind of okay with that. It does the wow, wow, wow. That's pretty rad. Let's check the hardcore settings if we can replace that with something else. All right. Nope. It's a little overpowering. Maybe. No. No. I'm liking Blazing Solo so far. It's real loud. Yeah, we'll lower it. I've just got it real loud right now, and we're gonna figure out what it sounds like, what sounds good, and then we'll lower it in the mix, and we'll be fine. Blazing Solo, blues lead. Not quite. Maybe without the reverb. Oh, that's weird and fucks with my head. All right, let's lower it in the mix now and see what it sounds like. Okay, now let's make it actually good notes rather than just whatever. Maybe I can learn some like audio mixing stuff because I hate the way my mic sounds. I'll be honest with you. You're an A minor, but you added some accidentals that confused me. Yeah, it was kind of just doing whatever it was doing. Thank you, Snails, for figuring it out. Let's see, which one is it? It's this is the lead. Where's the lead? It's this collection. All right, so it's piano roll. It's A B A sharp. What? Sure. But then it's arpeggiated. And when it's arpeggiated, it does a minor with 3 notes, and I don't know what this means. Arpeggiate, bounce the direction, so it goes up and then down 1. Is that? Yeah, it does go. Like it goes back down. Down with tonality. Down with making any sense with my music. No, it's just it feels like my mic's always a little bit clippy, and that's the issue I've got with my mic. Like it feels like it should be in a better range, but it's like it's constantly like in the yellow, which should be right, I think. All right. So if that's the case, then we can go back to Wee Woo's Deluxe. And we all right, so let's try getting rid of this. Replace it with chord group? No, chord. A minor. I think we did a harmonic minor. And what happens if we go real high with this, like up here? Like, is this gonna be awful? Like, probably, right? I did like the length of the notes. I feel like that was right. You're just doing a minor triad, raising it an octave and raising it again, then doing the same thing in reverse. A lot of people like complain that I'm too quiet is an issue that I get a lot. They'll go like Rev. Oh, that could be. All right, but I want it to just like jump. And then that's a little piercing. All right. Oh, I like that dial tone sound. Oh, I like it when it sounds like a dial tone is going off. That's how you know you've got a good song. Let's try lowering that an octave. So that way it's not quite as piercing. All right. So then let's shorten those a bit because it's like they're slightly too long. I think in the mix with the other stuff it'll be fine, but something like that. And I do want some of these notes to like overlap, because then you get that wow thing that happens because it's got mono on, which means that it can only play one note at a time. And so, like here at the C7 to the G sharp 7, it's gonna just like spring from C to G real fast and just go wow, and it's gonna be great. And then we just bring that one in, and we're gonna do the same sort of thing because it'll do a little step. It goes doot doot doot, and then it's gonna weep. Watch. No, that was awful. Never mind. What does it sound like in context? Just here or whatever. Line it up with that. All right, so not that. That might be too high up too fast. I'm still not sold on that. It needs to be turned down a bunch in the volume. Yeah. Yeah, it was the same song from yesterday. We could so I think it's actually going to be somewhere in this range that it's actually going to be coming in, because it's going to be doing the drop, and then everything's going to come back, and we're going to be like, oh man, it's a banger now, you know? Because that's how you know you've got a banger on your hands, because there's a drop. I was talking about drops yesterday, and it's pretty good. All right, watch. Less twang, you think? Let's take it to like 3 or like 1. And it should be like right here when it all comes back. I don't think it needs the distortion. I know the thing says like add distortion, but I'm like meh. My paint's just gonna be wet forever, isn't it? That's real bad. What is this song for? I don't know. I'm just doing it. Don't really have a good answer to that. Just making a music, I guess. It started as a joke, and then chat got real excited about it. I'm using Fruity Loops for this. All right, so that doesn't sound awful. And it could go doo-doo-doo. But, like, in key. Is it a harmonic minor? It was, right? So A harmonic minor is... So then it would be these notes. Okay, that's... the highest note is overlapping, that's fine. Also, I apparently did this... Wait, hold up. Yeah, those were off. Yeah, it's overlapping a bit, which causes it to, like, whamp. Okay, Okay, but these need to be faster. This needs to be like so. Like, we got kind of a droney kind of, like, slow, like, march thing going on. Do. How do I do that? What is that? I think it's like... No, not quite. You don't like the part where it's smooth C to D. C to... Yeah, I'm kind of not in love with that either. And we could just... Oh. Bow, bow. It sounds better, far more better harsh. Like, you want the distortion or you want the jump to be more harsh? That's all right. All right, so... Alright, these are the notes we could go to. We could go somewhere else. We could go to somewhere else, but then we'd have to change the arpeggios. And, God, I have no idea where those are going. Like, they're just sort of happening. There's like an A sharp in there, and there's no reason for that A sharp. Oh, give me a sec. I need to make sure that the After Hours video goes out. Here is a BRB screen for like 5 seconds while I do that. Let me actually run a 30-second ad as well, just because it's going to take me a minute to do it. All right. That should be good. We're back? Should be back. So the A sharp just likes to hang out. So it's like really not part of it, but like the fourth notion, you don't like this transition here from the C to E? Any plans for tonight? So it kind of depends. Like I was saying a minute ago, I would like to test out the game that I'm doing for Saturday morning with some people. It's a board game, so I want to make sure that it goes like we understand the rules, so we don't have to like try and figure it out on stream. So I know a couple people were like, "Yeah, I can do it at like 5 Eastern, which is like 4 my time." So if it overlaps, then I'm charity first, then regular stream. So I won't be streaming that because we want it to be a surprise, but you don't like this C to E here? I feel like it needs to go up from here. What's in 3 hours? I'm gonna try and test. Depending on who's there, test the board game we're doing. Meep. Meep. I don't know. This? All right. The speed that it's coming out isn't quite right. Also, we've got some weird like remainders like right here. What's going on with this? Like you generally like I guess that's fine. I'm just like I want to lock everything to the measure and not have it go off measure. So maybe we have this like shortened so it doesn't go off. What if it just goes like real weirdly high for a minute? Like can I go up higher? No, not you. There we go. Whoop. A. And then we go up to A7. Can we bridge this gap somehow and not make it weird? A6. All right. So it could go up an octave by going from like E to like G. Like people like songs that not necessarily pitchy, but people like songs where like it goes real high, especially if like there's a singer that's doing it. And then we want to come back down. We'll see how that is. Some of the notes in the second part aren't in key. What? This music reminds me of Town of Nowhere. Which ones aren't in key? Because shouldn't like it going up an octave be fine? Like it's still in the same. How to music? It should all be in the same thing because I'm not leaving the. Why don't you leave scale highlighting on? Because grabbing individual notes becomes impossible. If there's an easy way of doing it, I don't know it. That's A sharp. Oop. Bulk. All right, so then we could go G sharp, F. Or something. Town of Nowhere was originally going to be set in like the 80s. And the initial line about being in hell was meant to be referring to being stuck in a Denny's instead of a bus. But functionally speaking, a Denny's and a bus going through West Texas with no air conditioning is pretty much the same thing. Just playing around with this this scale here. Never going out of this scale because if I learn anything. Alright, hold up. We need to... This needs to continue happening because as soon as it stops, it becomes very awkward. Nope, that's bad. That's bad. Like this didn't. This right here, I'm not a fan of. Like, the times I've been to Denny's, I haven't been like, man, I enjoyed that. It sounds good if you ended at A7. Yeah, I think this bit is fine. Can I just like shift completely into A7 as the octave we're in and just like keep messing around in that? Was it a melodic or harmonic? I think it was melodic. I'm just gonna screw around in A7 for a minute. Measure is like between the 7 and 8 here. And then you got 1 beat, 2 beat, 3 beat, 4 beat. And you can cut it up in other ways because you could do 8th notes where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 per measure because it goes real fast. Music involves a little bit of math, but not really. You can ignore it. Melodic would have an F sharp. All right, cool. So we got rid of the F sharps, right? We don't have any. I'm looking for an F sharp anywhere. Okay, cool. So we just have regular F, so that's fine. Wait. No, that's wrong. All right. So we have an F sharp, so we need a harmonic then, because apparently that's what we've been doing. Though there is an A sharp, but we don't care. Whataburger's not good, though, my dude. What are you talking about? I don't know. If I could go out and get a burger right now, I'd probably go out and get a burger, but... yeah. And... what happens if I do doot-doot-doots? Y'all want some doot-doot-doots? Because you're getting some doot-doot-doots. Alright, let's go. I don't know what Blake's is. No. There's some notes that are too long in here or something, and I feel like it needs to like go somewhere else at some point. I'm pretty okay with the song up until about this E7 here. This is wrong. Let me get it back to where I'm comfortable with it. Maybe a doody doot. Can I get away with another doody doots? I'm gonna try and get away with another doody doot. I think the doody doot should be like maybe skip the B and do AC. AC. Yeah. But they need to be shorter. They need to be like half notes. And then maybe we can go back down again. It's too high. I need to come back down. I'm scared. It's too high up. Acrophobia on the scale. All right. Oh my god, I went so high. Alright. No, the next series after the Town of Nowhere is gonna have a very different aesthetic. It's gonna be a lot harder. You could try some spacing and silences. Yeah. Yeah. What's my favorite green? Partial to like an emerald every now and then, you know? We could get another duty doot. I think we're getting another duty doot. That's a duty doot right there. I don't know what that's actually called, but that's what I'm calling it. That's terrible. Goodbye. Alright, that's not bad. Let me try messing around with a different instrument for a minute, and maybe I'll think of something to do with that, because I'm not sure where I'm going. And apparently it's continuously up, and at some point it needs to stop. Changing the scale, the C7, the last C7 lasts a little long. Let's see what it sounds like with that last C7 being a little bit shorter. Well, I needed some spaces in there anyway. Let's try that out. Alright. You know what I want to do? I want to do some weird vocal thing, but I don't actually want to sing because I don't want to actually sing. So instead, it's weird vocal bit. And we're just going to... Where's the sidebar? There it is. Alright.
I'll give you pleasure.
Nope.
We have a 138 in progress.
Alright, cool.
We have a 138 in progress.
Cool. What is that like if I just throw one of those in there and then I go, you are in track 5. There we go. Is this going to be bad? Yeah, but I just kind of want to do something else for a minute because I'm having an ADD moment. Wee Woo Deluxe it's going to have that happen right about there. Put hardcore on the voice sample. I missed a Pingal. Pingal. This track is muted.
We have a 138 in progress.
Nope, that's bad. All right.
Right now.
No.
Check this out.
That's
No.
right.
That's right.
All right. Oh, yeah. All right.
Oh, are you here to move? Oh, yeah.
We could make it sound evil for no reason whatsoever. Sure. I like random evil laughter in my songs. No.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know, there's also, You need to slow it down and stretch it out. All right. You put some radio filters on it? All right, cool. We'll give that a go.
I'm just.
That's right.
You think that was cool?
Oh, yeah.
All right. You get long. It's probably not what you were talking about, is it? It's probably exactly not what you were talking about. Not quite. No. All right, let's put it on like 5 and then let's mess with it. All right, what's going on in 5? All right. There's a way to like link it to God, what is that called? It's not auto-tune. It's the thing where it's connected to another like instrument. Nerve. Voicoder, thank you. Voicoder. Maybe this one? The thing where it links it to a note. Multiple people laughing like insane peoples. And then... Awful. It's a bit loud. Yeah, we'll bring it down again. Anytime I'm adding a new thing, I'm going to probably bring it in at real loud and then bring it down. Clown choir. I'm thinking that maybe the laugh isn't the right thing.
Melting to the imprisoned image.
I just want to use a song where I've got the scream, so we're doing it. I don't really have a good reason for why there's a scream here. Yes. All right. All right. And how do I link it to something? It's probably linking it to a channel. So what channel is the wow going off of? The Wee-Woos? Wee-Woo Deluxe. There we are. All right. Wee-Woo, you're on 2. So I'm betting that if I think it's this, if I go 2. How does this tool work? I don't know. Oh, let's have like 10 people, like 5 people screaming. Go. All right, that's not good. Put the... You want me to put the pleasure me, baby?
Shall we start? It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
In go.
I can't feel no. I'll give you pleasure.
Like this? This is what you want?
I'll give you pleasure.
What are these samples? They're like default ones. How do I link it? All right, just. All right, I want it to link up with the wee-woos. Does anyone know what that's called? Like what that feature is called? It's the voice coder, right? But
Pleasure.
no, not that, not that at all. Maybe if it's not screams, maybe if it's...
It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
Go. Go.
That's bad.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
Groups we're dealing with now. All right, maybe we gotta use like
I'm just scratching the...
Check this out.
Nope.
Freak me, oh yeah.
I want that, but I want to do my own.
Don't come on. Bring me to... Oh, are you here to move?
All right.
Go. Why is it saying void codex? Did I not pay for something? Why are you doing that? Stop that. I think it's this.
Infectious. Infectious.
Infectious. No.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
I'm just scratching the surface.
Yeah, that.
I'm just scratching the
This
surface.
could be awful. Let's try it.
I'm just scratching the surface. I'm just scratching the surface.
You think that was cool?
No, it wasn't. Sample Pingal. All right. Pingal. 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 All right, cool. Export audio. All right, so how do I bring it in? Is it... I always get this confused. Not downloads. Videos. Pingal. There it is. I know certain things it doesn't like. Do you like... Is that okay?
Pingal.
Okay. Good. I feel like you guys are just saying that. So it's on 5, so Pingal needs to be on 5. Alright. Cool. And then just,
Pingal.
Rubit. Is it doing it anytime I change this? Is that what it is?
Pingal.
Yeah.
Pingal. Pingal. Pingal.
That just sounds like it's throwing an effect on it. It doesn't seem like it's really affecting the sound.
Pingal. 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 Pingal.
is happening? No. No. I didn't Phoenix, no. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? That's so weird. Because if it actually played like the whole thing rather than just it might be okay. Even if I just lightly tap it, it does the whole thing when I'm just playing it, but when it's like automated, it's like reduce the velocity of the note? Is that okay? Let's try it on. Can I select all and then just oh, you can't select all the velocity at once. Increase the velocity? It's quacks now. I have no idea what it's doing. Why is it blep? Just go as long as you'd like. Is the quack's a bad thing? Yes. Yes, it is. It's incredibly bad. What if it's...
Bingo. Bingo.
Why are you good now? Okay, hold up now.
Bingo.
Oh. Oh, do I actually know I have to know how to use this thing?
Bingo. Bingo. Bingo.
Bingo.
Maybe I'm using this thing wrong. I think I'm using this thing wrong. I don't think it can actually play notes, maybe? It's just like this thing... If I go like... It doesn't matter which note I press. Yeah, it's just changing the velocity of it. Why? So this isn't what I'm trying to get it to do at all. The higher the note, the faster the velocity. So actually, if we were to take this, delete it and go boom, and then bring this down to like A2, 1, sure. It was quicker to get to A1. Yeah. Trying to make Pingal that's to the melody of harder, better, faster, stronger. Yeah, I don't know how to that's the thing I'm trying to do basically, but I think the vocoder doesn't do that. I think it does something else. Like it distorts it, but it doesn't link it to another note. And I'd like it so it basically just needs to be like, we need to get like nothing here. And then we want to link that to something else, right? Oh no, don't be up there and all the way over there. Do I have VTS speak? Is it auto-installed on version 10 or whatever this is? So it's... Alright, so what... Alright, hold up. No, I gotta go delete and then 1 and then send a piano row. Okay, so C5 seems to be fine. So we just bring everything down to C5 because C5 makes it play the whole note. So I think if I do this... then I can get it to be the same length of time? Maybe? Everything needs to be the same velocity. Excluding the stuff that actually is faster. What's the thing you said I needed to check? Before I do all of this, because it seems like it's butts right now. The Pingal is aggressive. I'm betting that's probably a mixer thing. Alright, so... Sound goodizer. This is just like a... What is... We're in A. I don't know what these mean. What is this? Alright, replace this tool with... Oh, that's not what I'm going for. I'm going for like... You know the bit on Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger when he just like... does a guitar solo, but he does it with his mouth. I want to do that, but with Pingal. What is that thing called? When did Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger? I'm not playing any of the songs, so it's fine. I remember that. Released a power metal version of it. Oof. Doesn't really have any info on. Damn it. I don't know what that's called. Why does Steam Powered Giraffe sound familiar? They were super popular for a bit, but I don't remember what they did. You can always call it pitch shifting. Yeah, I wanted to pitch shift to something else. Pitcher? Uh... Why am I trying to make this work? Wait a minute. That sucks. Why am I working on that? I want it to be good, though, is the problem. Feels like it should do something sooner than that. I like that bit. I did, but I couldn't click it, Phoenix. It's all right. Crap. I don't know where it goes from here. How long of a song have we got so far? Almost 2 minutes. It's all right. I liked the lead singer to Arch Enemy. She's all right. If you want to go for like metal vocalists, it's very poppy as far as metal goes, but still good. I'm not gonna lie. I think Amy Lee from Evanescence is pretty good as well. They had oh god, what was her name with the boobs that shot blood for Guar for a while? She was good. She did okay for a while. Amy Lee is so talented. She's very talented, and I feel like what? Guar. Volvatron. Yeah, that's her. That sounds right. That sounds like the name of someone who's in Guar. Thank you. Yeah, she did all right. Kind of lost the thread of where I'm going with this. It is kind of Guar's shtick to do Monster Mass and all that jazz. Oh, I don't think it's real blood that they're spraying into the audience. I would doubt that. I haven't been to a Guar concert. I missed a chance to go see Odorous, and I'm super upset about that. But, you know, that's the state of the world. Like, I didn't know they were in town. And a friend of mine who was in a band with me at the time got tickets. He went. He ruined a shirt of his because of all the blood. Oh, I don't think that Guar's ruined. I like the new guy. I like the new stuff. El Presidente and I'll Be Your Monster. Everything. That album rocks, man. The first one after Guar, after Odorous left, I think are great. Oh, ruined the shirt. Sure. I thought you meant the band was ruined. And I'm like, nah, dude, they're great. I want to kill the president, and I don't need a gun. I want to fuck the government. I want to fuck a nun. Great lyrics, man. It's good shit. Good shit. Guar, just keeping it real. It's a little bit Disney villain-esque, aside from that. Well, I'm glad you like it, Platypus. Alright, so A minor. Where can we go from A minor? Maybe that's the trick. Maybe we make the arpeggio do something new for once. So if it's an A minor, what are okay things for me to go with? I mean, it's just kind of like A to B. Circle of fifths, yet again. I can't check that right now. Circle fish of fifths. Minor. Just so I don't confuse myself. All right, so A, so E, and then what did we figure out was good for what was it? Daft Punk. Chord progressions. There we go. Cheat off their test. 1, 3. 1, So C sharp, is that right? Am I doing the circle of fifths right? Three flat, apparently. So I guess a G sharp or a C sharp would become a C? If it's flat? Yeah, because flat plus sharp equals just normal note, dude. Alright, so we could go... We could even just bring this... can we just copy that? Oh, let's just copy that. Clone. And then this one is instead going to be... I mean, I guess C? CD, CD. Yeah. Alright, and then... Boop. Whip. Cool. We did it. We had a chord change. Yay! Alright. The bass plus needs to be changed as well, right? We did a chord progression. We should probably do chord progressions more often than this, rather than just like every now and then. So how do we want to decide when we do these chord progressions? Let's just do it anytime the song gets a little boring. All right, let's go. Well, let's start from the beginning. All right, I think right here we need to have a one of these puppies. Boop. There we go. All right. Am I lagging a bit? Doesn't seem like it wants to fit in there. Let's try it. Ooh, that sounds weird. That's wrong. Because this is not written in the same key. And it doesn't shift to... We could have it shift. But then we'd have to have it shift every single time. Alright. Let's make a couple other versions of this. So, let's change this to be called, rename A. Yep. And then this one to be changed and called rename C. And that way we know we can just go AC. All right, and then what were the other ones that I'd need to do? All right, so Daft Punk says 5. So 5 would be E in this case, correct? So we can do a version of this where it's E. Is that a trans football? Why does Twitch... Fine. Alright, I think that's okay. It's a crown on a pillow. What? It is? Oh, I thought it was just like, look at this football, and it's like exploding. But it's a crown. Okay. I thought it was like glowing, but that's the crown on it. Oh god, my joints should not be making that sound. I sit too much. All right, so that sounded right. So what was that again? That was E, right? Okay, E. I'm gonna rename this E, and that way we don't have to go and find these things because it'll be fine. We'll know where it's going. It's not even the trans flag. Which one is it? Bi? I honestly don't remember the pride flag colors all that well. I'll be real. We don't know. Oh, it's almost kind of nobody knows what it is. What? I thought it was just me being a jerk. And I'm like, I should learn these things. This is important to people, They need to be able to be happy with who they are. But no one has any idea what that is, so it's whatever, I guess. Okay, fine. It's a pride flag. It's like weird gay French football. Sure. What flag is that? A lot of people make their own flags. That's true. If it gets into that, then I'm not going to hold myself accountable for not knowing what the flag was supposed to be. D? It's probably D5, because I think we started on A5. All right, let's just do a segment where it's just this bit going just ham. We're just going to be shifting the chord progression. So, we'll just do, all right, so then, and then rename this, D. All right, so. So then we went to E, and then it goes D. And then we could do E for a minute. Sure, why not? Let's just hang out on E for a minute. Just like 2 measures of each. Everyone gets a little bit of time in the spotlight. And then D gets some time in the spotlight as well. And we're just doing the bass. And I wish I could just... Oh, I can! I learn a little bit more every day. Okay, that's not working now. I have to select multiples in order for it to work. Okay. Poop. All right. Okay, I don't know why that's not working now, but all right, sure. About halfway into this song, we remember that chord progression exists. Is Bass Plus okay to play through all of that? Like, I'm sure it shares notes that are similar. The B is weird, but I think it's okay. Y'all remember chords? You remember chord progression? It's like one of the first things they teach you about songs. What's the name of that? What's it, the 251 song? No, that would be jazz. What was it? Something or other they're awesome. Ford core song, yeah. Axis of Awesome. Go listen to this. This is the Circle of Fits more or less explained. I can't play it on stream because of copyright and stuff, but the idea is that every single like pop song is a 4-chord song. It's got the same 4-chord. Yeah, it's A, E, D, G, I think it is. And almost every song that's like popular has that progression. And instead, we're going for something weird. We're doing what, A, C, B, D? Was it? There's a melody for a lot of songs. If you go listen to it for a minute, you'll recognize it. We could probably get away with shifting this all down the line a bit. Stream it later tonight. I don't know. It's going to be dependent on whether or not I actually can do this stuff with other people later. I like this bit. Okay, what if it was 3 measures of each chord and then it progresses to the next one and I do I don't know how long it's going to be. We're probably stopping here soon, Meaty. I'm sorry. The wife should be getting home soon. And I spent like 5-second painting just because I painted the wrong color of blue and it is just now getting dry, so I could probably put on a little bit of paint now, but it'd be a pain to get the camera set back up, so I probably won't be doing that. So if I can make it like whatever that is 2 measures longer, then I can have this shift from one to another, and then we can have Wee Woo Deluxe, but it's like an alternate version of Wee Woo Deluxe. Wee Woo Deluxe clone. Is this gonna work or is this gonna be bad? Alright, so this is an A. The next chord in the cycle would be C. So can I just shift this to the nearest C and call us happy? and then doot doot doot, and then Wee Woo Deluxe C with this going over it. C, E for 3 measures, and then D for 3 measures. Is this gonna sound like butt? This is gonna sound like butt, isn't it? Alright. Cool. I'm just generally not sure of the wee woo part at all. Like, I think the wee woo part is actually kind of bad. Like the notes themselves. The notes are wrong. The instrument is right. Alright, hold up. We'll just get rid of this for a minute. Please tell him about the chord stamps. Yeah. I don't know as if that would work with the wow. Pretty much any of the instruments I'm using right now. Later, Phoenix. I think I like the wee-woos, but I don't like the notes that the wee-woos are playing. Wait, that's not supposed to be a main on it? Oh, I thought that was a unicorn, but that's a dolphin with a wave. What? I thought it was like a unicorn or a pony. What? What? That doesn't read right. Huh. Alright, well, I need to fix the wee-woos. I think that's the next step, is fixing the wee-woos. It's surprisingly easy to extend this song if we just have the chord progression do pretty much nothing for the longest time. I feel like this might be a little bit too much to be talking about art over, you know? Like, this is, I don't know what, why did I do this? Why did I make this? I guess just to learn the program and learn a little bit about music, which is a good enough reason to do anything. The other alternative is just like plug in my guitar and fiddle with that, but I don't know if I can get the right sound of it. Anyone who enjoyed your My Summer Car streams will love this technical stuff. Like, that sounds bad, but genuinely. Oh, I get it. I had to read that a couple of times before I was like, okay with that. Yes. Yeah. It's a little artsy. I don't know as if it's really what people come here to watch me do, but it's something I was going to be fiddling around with while I waited for paint to dry anyway. So again, I'm just like, boop. I don't know. I'll have to go listen. Like, I'll go have to listen to some like music that has this kind of thing and see if I can find a good like guitar sound for it. Oh, geez. Take care of yourself, dude. It's all right. It's not good. But surprising. Well, hold up. One last thing I want to do. Save and then crank that, dude. 190. Double speed. It's like anxiety as boss music. Yeah, you've hit the last phase of the boss fight, and that's what comes on. Even if you do it like 160. Like you've taken too long on the level, you need to hurry up. You're running out of oxygen. I still think I like 85 better. '85 is a little bit more. I could automate the tempo and just double tempo halfway through the song. What if I was one of those crazy people who creates an automation clip? Like right here, we hit a wall and the music just cranks the heck up. We go real hard right about here. Right as the new measure starts, we go like flatline straight up to, what is this here? I was supposed to be stopping. All right. Yeah, watch this. Tip. Change the tempo up top. Right click, copy, paste. Okay. Alright, so this needs to be 85. Copy value. Paste value. Copy value. Paste value. Alright. So no, we want it at like 160. Paste value. Sure. And then over here, we're going to paste value over here as well. Cool. So that should be a little bit smoother. You know, just like someone does, just changing the tempo to double speed. Time for a panic attack. Here we go. It's alright. I like it going fast, but I don't think I actually want to, like, save that. The pink gals just didn't work. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Ugh, I don't know where that song's going. We will see whether or not I'm streaming tonight. I'm going to go... let me go check the Discord and see if we got any responses back. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm going to try and get anytime after 5 Eastern. So that would be 5 Eastern is 4 Central. Would 6 East be okay? We may not be streaming tonight, regular stream. I gotta make sure this charity thing goes okay. Let me check and see if there's any art. I don't think there would be, but just in case. There is an art. Let me go ahead and show you guys this art real quick, and then we'll come back with that. Alright. Then I need to make some food. We got this art from Lizarus. If only there was some kind of upcoming charity event we could segue into. Well. Yeah. I like this. That's definitely been the vibe. If only there was a charity coming up in the next 3 days. Man, wouldn't that be rad? Natalie, do you know anything about that you could link the entire chat to real quick? Is there any streams going on onto the Variety is Hope thing right now? Because I could link off to that real now. Real now? Yes, good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to, where there will be a charity pre-stream? Yes, there will be a stream in 45 minutes, apparently. There you go. Real now. It would be cool if there were, like, wearable things for that charity event. That is, dude, if only there were wearable things you could have. Well, there it is. Fangamer.com/collections/Vinesauce-is-hope-2020. You could wear that on your body and make the world a little bit better of a place, which I think this year desperately needs. I'll see you guys later. Blah.